were screaming because they were filled blood everywhere, and it was a horrible music from high-pitched Indian music blasting from the car. I thought, what a horrible state to be in. They should, Quran would have been nicer. But they were really trapped in this car because the car was squashed. And there was a rock there, and the guy couldn't get out. And Dr. Umar said to me, Hamza, when I say pull him, pull him. And I saw him, it was a Chevy Impala, and if you know how heavy those cars are, Dr. Umar took the back of the car and said, Allahu Akbar, and he lifted the car, and I saw that with my own eyes. And I pulled that man out of that car, and he was covered in blood, and my whole robe was filled with blood. But that is the power of human beings. That is your power. You have spiritual power. That's not physical power, because he can't do that with his body. That comes from the soul. That comes from the soul. And then he drove them to the hospital, and I was left there in a robe covered with blood next to a car turned upside down. Every single person that stopped thought I was the victim. I said, no, I'm fine, everything's okay. I was covered in blood, really, literally, my whole robe. And I was a nice robe, I was so upset. And we got back to Sheikh Bashir's house. And his daughter, I gave her the robe, I thought, oh, that robe's finished, and she gave it back pure white. It was amazing. So, but that's a true story. That's the power of the soul. So may Allah give you that power. Really, this is also the new year for the Muslims. We're in the new year. Really, resolve. Azima. Azima. Resolve to be different this year. All of us. We should make that resolution, inshallah, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala change our states. He can change our states. And we're against sectarianism, but also appreciate the sufferings of people and the perspective that they speak from, because that also is very important to understand. All right, Jazakumullah khairan. Stawda'akumullah deen.